My name is Joseph Changorok. Kindly welcome to Amago Studs and Dopers. Share, subscribe, and like the YouTube page. Kindly give us your feedback and what you like most about the studs and the farm. We'll really appreciate it.
Hello, my name is Ben from Amago Doper Stud, and on today's show, we're focusing on how to mitigate against drought. Currently here in Kenya, we are facing one of the worst droughts. And I must say, I think it's the worst drought we've ever experienced in the last 40 years. And here at Amago Doper Stud, we are trying to keep ahead of the tide. And some of the things we're doing is to ensure that we maintain our sheep at a balanced, healthy score. This is both in diet and also in how our productivity levels need to be. And one of the key things is to ensure that our feed, especially during drought, is sufficient. We need to ensure that our hay is fully stocked, and also to ensure that in terms of the energy sources which we get from our maize, and also the protein sources which we get from sunflower and soya is also adequately stocked. Remember, when an animal is malnourished, then it's more likely to get its immunity levels go down. And it is only right for you as a farmer to ensure that even during drought, you are maintaining your animals in very good health scores in terms of their body conditions and their overall health. And another vulnerable group that we are keenly taking care of during this drought period is our ewes. And to mention the pregnant ewes. It's important for your in-lamb ewes that you ensure that they are in very good body condition, ensuring their feed is of highly nutritious value, and also that you keep them free and safe from predators and also from diseases. What we try to do here at Amago Doper Stud is to ensure that our ewes are first isolated for better focus in terms of feeding, so that we ensure that they are able to carry their lambs till lambing.
Further to talk about supplementing for lactating and pregnant ewes, it's good to ensure that they are highly nourished. At least during the last 1 month, it was giving birth of the lambs. So some of the locally available foods which can help you is actually the sweet potato vines. They are rich in protein, and they'll go a long way in ensuring that the mothers are in good shape during the birth time, and also the lambs which come out at that time are also in a good health.
During drought, you need to ensure that your ewes are in very good condition, especially in terms of their body condition. This is very critical with your breeding ewes, because most of the time you'll be having them in lamb. And one of the big cases of pregnancy toxemia occurs during drought seasons, because this is when the sheep are malnourished and they are not in very good body condition, and you will find their nutritional levels are very low. So it's very important, even during drought, that you mitigate against such conditions as pregnancy toxemia. And one way to do that is to ensure that you're giving rations to your sheep that is rich in protein, rich in energy, and also rich in macro and micro nutrients, especially in terms of vitamins. This will ensure that your sheep are not only in good condition, but also stress-free. Remember, a sheep that is under stress, either by underfeeding it or by being in an environment where it feels stressful because of closed spaces, or always being harassed through unnecessary crowding and unnecessary holding and grabbing of the sheep, this should be limited, especially during this time. If one is able to ensure that you limit your breedings, especially during the drought, this is highly advisable, so that you only breed your animals during your rainy seasons, or when you are more sure of the rains and of the feed. This will reduce not only the stress on the animals, but also it will reduce your expenses. And one way to do this is planned breedings. You may need to actually select your flock in terms of age, size, and also in terms of your objectives from a commercial angle, to ensure that you only breed your flock or your ewes when you are highly certain of your conditions moving forward. One, to ensure that you have feed in stock to feed your animals through the breeding season and on to the lambing. This is highly critical. And here we as farmers must pay close attention in terms of building our reserve, that is our barns, our stores, to ensure that we are able to get our feed into our stores at good prices, affordable prices, so that we are able to navigate those price increases that come during the drought. Right now, if you're trying to buy maize and hay, here in Kenya, the prices are very high. And for hay, it's almost impossible to get. And when we are talking about hay, we are talking about the quality hay. Here we are talking about your Lucerne, we are talking about your Brachiara, we are talking about your Boma Road. And for farmers, this is a critical area where we need to improve on in terms of planning. Don't let drought, famine catch you by surprise. You should always plan for your feeds. And most importantly, nutrition plays a key role. Ensure that you have feeds that are rich in energy, proteins, and all the macro and micro elements.
Okay, welcome to Amago Doppers and Studs. It's an amazing place to be. It's a good experience that we are getting from our own in Nairobi and in Kenya. I want to ask everyone who is able to interact with the YouTube channel to subscribe and be part and parcel of this growth of our own studs and doppers within the country. What I like most about this farm is I think we get the global best quality from within our reach, and I would encourage Ben and the team who are coming up with these studs to continue doing this for our farmers and for the best of the country, quality of breeding doppers in the country and the region. you.